Today's date is April the 22nd, 2023. Will Berlinghoff, the voice of cosmic awareness, Edie Farrell, energizer and questioner. Would awareness now please present a public message?
Indeed, there is a public message today. This day that is called Earth Day, a very significant day, if you choose it to be. For what is the Earth but the staging area that you are having experiences in, experiences of a physical nature, of a third dimensional nature. And this being so, this awareness would say to you that it is important to understand you are having a physical experience, and the experience is very challenging, even that which you would call very interesting at this time. That which this awareness would remind you of is that the action that is taking place is inner action, first and foremost, although this is not how most ever view it. Most think that events happen outside of their own personal event horizon. And thus it is that many are waiting for something to happen out there, waiting so that when it does happen, then they will know what to do. To some degree, this is as it is. But if it is that you are a creator being, and if it is that you actually are creating the events and circumstances of your life experience, then perhaps it would be wise to treat it this way and to live it this way, so that you are not just waiting for events to happen on your event horizon, on the edge of that which is your personal circumference of experience in a physical reality, but also that if it is that you have any power at all to create your reality, that you must become aware of this. You must know this to be so that as you hold that which is known to you, it will manifest for you. When you do not know that you are a creator being, or you do not believe this to be so, and that you hold that events happen outside of you that affect you, then you will have that as your experience. There is no problem to this if it is that which is needed still, to realize and know that you are a creator being, that you are an aspect of the divine source itself, that is seeking through you to have experiences itself, experiences that will validate that the reality you are experiencing is real, has validity. Now, the real problem is that most are manipulated and controlled by the beliefs that are given to one in the course of a lifetime. Indeed, it could even be said that you come into this reality in agreement that in the third dimensional reality construct that you will have experiences of a physical nature. The problem here, of course, is that you give away your own power when you believe that the events that are happening outside of you, beyond your event horizon, are real events that you cannot influence or alter in any way, shape, or form. This is simply not the truth of it. But because it has been the way of it for so long, most hold this to be true, that you have little or no effect on the reality experience you are having. And thus, when those experiences happen in this way, in this manner, that you easily concede to that which you think is the truth of it all. That is what the dark ones understand, and that is what they have been playing with and manipulating for centuries, even millennia. That what you are told by them, by this group, is the reality of it all. And so there is little point in trying to make it so in a way that is in accordance with your own beliefs and knowing of things. If that which you know is that which reflects that the reality you are experiencing is real in the first place, then it will be real for you. This awareness does not say it would not be real. It is simply that this awareness is saying there is another way of it, another form through which you can act upon your own reality of experience that you are having at this time. And if it is so that you have to any degree a power within you to alter that reality or to shape that reality in the way of your beliefs, then it will be so, even if those beliefs themselves are false, but you hold them to be true. So the public message today on Earth Day is to remember you are the one who is creating that reality around you, that earth that you are experiencing, with all of that which you hold to be the truth of things, even if those truths are based on the lies of others that are being put down for you so that you can be controlled and manipulated to have the experiences that others wish you to have and that you create because you believe it is so. It's not necessarily an easy thing to believe that you have any power or any effect on the reality of your experience. But this is the way forward. This is that which the new earth will provide you, the new age will hold for you. And humanity is in a very crucial point of its own experience. This experience of a reality based on what you think is so. As you become more familiar with listening to the inner voice of your own being, as you understand the importance of an open heart that is a portal and a conduit to that which is the inner and that which is the experience from that inner state, becomes then much more viable and even real to you. Now, as the events are unfolding, much is indeed occurring. That which is called the swamp is being set up to be drained all at once. And it may be that this will be a very powerful time for you, especially if you hold that that which you have been told so long and so often about reality is that which you begin to question. And in the questioning of that which you are experiencing, new doors will open for you. That which is a reality based on fear abates, diminishes, and declines in importance in your life. As you hold that you will come through this, and this is that time long held to be the future, that this time is exactly that, your future visiting you now. That which is becoming the moment of power that is in this exact moment, at this exact time. And holding it to be so allows these new doors to open for you and new experiences to be had by you. Always hold that even though you think it could be this way, there is a possibility it could be this other way this awareness is now talking about. And in this realization, in this inner search for that which are the answers that you are seeking and the truth that goes beyond that which you have been given as the truth, that this in and of itself will shift you and move you. It is not that you will get it all 100% correct in the first go. And it may be that some of those deep-held unconscious beliefs that are buried within you still have to be routed out and brought to the surface. So do not be surprised when events and circumstances happen in your life that challenge you. But do not give up. Do not give in. Do not abdicate to another or others who have an agenda that involves you being convinced that that which is the reality you have been raised in may not be everything it seems to be, and that there is that which is your inner conception, inner understanding, or inner standing that plays a part in the experiences that you are having. And as you hold that the world that you know, the earth that you have lived in and been raised in, is much more than what you thought it was, and that you, an ascended being, awakening into that which is the truth of that knowing of ascension, your personal ascension, becomes that which is your mindset, your truth, and your reality. While this is a time of challenge, understand that you have chosen this time to be here now, to be part of the unfolding that is occurring at this time. And hold this to be your truth, that you are part of a much greater reality than anything you have ever been told you are, from the moment of your birth and to the end of your days. It is time now to awaken. And so it is. This completes the opening message from this awareness, the public message from this awareness at this time.